Good morning, guys. It is day one here in Minnesota. We were goose hunting this morning. It's right at 5:50, and first light 6:44. First shot can be at 6:14. So we're setting out decoys, getting ready, and it's gonna be a good morning. I can look around throughout these fields, and I already saw some vehicles. So hopefully there's gonna be some birds flying this morning. But we're gonna get set up, get ready, and we're gonna get after these geese. What are you calling this? The I formation?
We kind of call it an I formation. And we try to do like a group and then a couple of birds here and then like two to groups. This time of year they're in like family groups. So it'll be like a mom and a dad and whatever chicks they had. So if they had like 2 eggs make it or a dozen eggs make it, they'll be in little groups of 5 and 6. So we try to do like a 5, 6, 8, 5, 6, 8, a couple in the middle right by the blind so that they kind of, as they fly around, if they come in, they come around, they'll get that 3D look of safety in a sense.
Right.
Now there's boys shooting in the background already. We better get going here.
I guess we're set up and ready. We're about to hop in a blind. There's already some shots fired, but we don't know if it's geese. I haven't heard any, but this weekend in Minnesota, it is youth weekend. So for duck, early duck. So it's it ought to be pretty good. It gets a bunch of people shooting, young kids shooting these ducks, maybe getting these geese moving, and getting everything flushed and moving.
We're ready. Decoys are in position. Shotguns are loaded. We are ready to go.
Did a good job on these blinds.
Thank you.
Right over the tree lines. There he is. There he is.
Baby. Yeah.
Go get them birds. Reload the shotgun.
Where's he at? Take him.
Woo! Oh, man!
Baby.
Nice job, boys. Nice job. $2.
Hey,
$4.
$4 are gone.
$6.
That HEVI X hits them good.
Nice.
Any bands on that one?
Holy cow, these new shells. There's some jello going on. All right, boys. It's got to be because of the youth waterfall day. They got them stirred up all over the place now.
I think that's out of sky busting range.
Yeah, I do too.
Honey,
I'm
you're
not,
not ready.
I'm not shooting. I'm not shooting.
Honey, you're not ready.
Right there, dude. Anybody have a shotgun in their hand? Maybe a little bit more honky tonkin', huh? Oh!
Oh.
Three more, three more.
Oh,
John, solo.
Gotta catch my breath.
alright guys, pretty good news. Been here about 15 minutes. We got one down already. That's the HEVI X.
HEVI X.
Nice shooting.
There you go.
Lucky you're protected.
Stand up and look.
Good shot, baby.
Whoa, coming back, coming back, coming back.
Hurry, hurry.
Ooh, HEVI X, baby.
We got birds down in the field.
Oh, he's running.
He ain't running far. He's got broken wings, he ain't running far.
Saban, tell me when you're gonna shoot. Or don't. That's a good little shootout there.
What's up, Texas bred? Huh? Central Minnesota early goose season. Yeah. That's how that's supposed to work.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly how it was planned.
Ooh. Young one of the year. That's fun.
That's a good one.
Where's the other one?
We got all five.
Still kicking. They'll break off for the, They'll break off for the,
They side by side right there.
well, it might be. Yeah, you wouldn't think that these guys can, make that much movement. Bite me? You gonna bite me?
Took him right in the chest too.
Nice big bird.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Well, we found 4 of the 5 that we knocked down, so there's got to be another runner. Just stopped raining just in time to shoot some birds. I love it. Oh, that was beautiful.
We're getting some success in the hunt.
Alright guys, we've dealt with the really good part of the day. And then we've had some really good parts of the day, and then we had some rain, and then we had some sprinkle, and then it stopped raining, and then it started sprinkling again, and then it finally stopped. It finally stopped, and we had some birds come in. Had a lot of success this morning so far, and it's supposed to start pouring here shortly, so we may end up having to cut this day short or cut this video short, but we're going to get done as much as we can before this rain hits us, so we will see you back in the blind.
Go, Brad, go. Go. Heavy X, mother! Holy cow! We were reaching out and touching them ones. Oh, we reached out and touched them. Go get that wounded one before he gets in there. Oh no, the other one flew away.
Oh God, I hadn't sprinted in a while. Well, that's a big bird.
Woo!
Did you bring oxygen?
Is that?
Did you bring oxygen?
I think I need it. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Hey, that was awesome.
Look at that beauty.
That was awesome.
That's a good bird right there.
The other one, that other one ended up laying on that hill. You know if he's down?
Pretty good.
He didn't catch enough tungsten.
He didn't catch enough tungsten. The HEVI X works, but that one was bulletproof.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, them birds are a ways out there.
We had a little lull of the geese coming in, and Uncle Cooter got bored and decided to start taking out pigeons.
Look at them all. What do you think they're trying to get into that field?
All mallards. Oh my God, that was a huge group. We're they just had youth duck season this weekend, so that's early duck for the youth. We can't shoot, but God, that was a massive group of mallards.
Here we go with another line of bulls.
All right, guys, that was the last hunt of the day. We have a couple pairs of wet boots, a couple change of clothes, and the rain comes and goes. Doesn't know really what it wants to do, but we got a lot of hunting in today. We got a lot of goose down, and it's finally time for me to try this goose gravy. Yep, I'm weak, I'm shaking.
Yep.
Slit throats.
we basically had 3 hunts today. It's kind of how it went down. We ended up finishing the day with 11. So 11 goose. It wasn't, they're saying it wasn't great. It was fun as crap to me, but they said it gets a lot better than this. But I had a blast. It was my first time goose hunting, and I loved it. It's awesome watching these birds work and come into the call, or come into the calls and come into the decoys. That's probably my favorite part of it. The shooting part's just extra. The part of watching them and I don't even know what you call it, but yeah, when they start reacting to the calls and reacting to
they stop flying and start coming to you, it changes everything. They cup up those wings, your heart starts beating, you kind of pick up your calling a little bit, and then you start thinking, oh, back off on that call a little bit. And yeah, when they're reacting to you, it's just like when you're turkey hunting. Right. And that tom turkey gobbles back at you, or comes and looks right at your decoy, and then looks around and goes back into a strut. It's the same thing with goose hunting. There's times we didn't get to see it in the blind when the birds come and they underneath their wing, right in this spot right here. When they're flying, that spot will fill up with air, and they can't come and land without getting rid of that air. And you'll see them where they'll be in flight and they'll flip upside down and letting that air out, and then they lock up and they're looking at you. And this wind was at our back, and these birds come in, and you can see that lead gander looking around and looking at your decoys.
Oh yeah.
Just like that big buck walking in on that deer stand.
Yeah, guys, this is something to see. If you had never done it, had never seen it, I'd strongly advise, get you a goose hunt. It was a blast. Like I said, it was my first time, and what an experience.
What's up, brother?
Here with some great guys, good friends, and man, I don't know, it was awesome. So, but anyway, we're gonna lay them out, get some pictures of them, and we're gonna end today on this, other than we are going in for some goose gravy. So I'll see you in the kitchen.
Go on the grill.
Well, it's about to go. Doesn't have long before it gets on the grill.
Boom. Nice big chunk of meat.
Alright guys, so this is what they're preparing with the goose. They decided they're gonna do goose, they call it goose gravy, right? Goose gravy? With meat, with goose meat. Anyway, so you cube up the goose meat, you brown it in a pan with some butter. After it's brown, you put in 4 cups of water, 1 packet of onion soup mix.
Yep.
And let it sit for how long?
Until all that moisture is gone.
Alright, you let it simmer.
Nothing left but meat and gravy.
Then you let it simmer long enough that all that's left is a gravy. Meat and gravy.
And you can put it over rice, you can put it over potatoes, you can put it over some egg noodles, and the kids eat it. Do you need to say more? The kids will eat it.
Yeah, it's gotta be good if kids eat it.
Do you want to see what's in there? Oh no, look at that. What did we find?
What did we eat?
We sure did, right here in this chunk of meat. Look at that.
Steel?
Ooh, it's hot.
You got a baby left in it.
Better get that out of there before it finds somebody's molar. Now a boatload of water. It looks weird, but it tastes amazing. Suppose I should throw a shout out here. Got this one from my wife, from her father, my father-in-law. Best recipe he's ever given me. Wait a minute. Only recipe he's ever given me.
Gonna wait somewhere between 4 and 6 hours till this turns into gravy. All the water basically evaporates. It turns into a sauce or gravy, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna have duck gravy. We'll see when it's done. Alright guys, here it is. It's finally ready. 6 hours later, goose gravy with some noodles. I don't know what kind of noodles, but I imagine any of them will work. So, first taste of goose. I've never had it before. Oh, it's very good. Tastes just like roast. That's awesome. Yeah, I need a whole plate of this. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap this video up. Goose gravy on some sort of noodles. You gotta try it. But thanks for watching. Please subscribe and give us that thumbs up. We'll see you on the next one.